Hey everyone, this is video number 4 in the series of partnership problems. In video number 1, 2 and 3, we did 3 varieties of problems. Variety number 1, when partners are there in the business for the fixed period of time. Variety number 2, when partners are there in the business for different period of time. And variety number 3, when partners are coming in and walking out with डिफरेंट कैपिटल्स. तो ये सारी की सारी चीजें तो आपने वीडियो नंबर 1, 2 एंड 3 में करी. यहां पे वीडियो नंबर 4 में वी आर गोइंग टू बी टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ यू कैन टेक असिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ रेशियो प्रोपोर्शन टू सिंप्लीफाई दिस काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स. क्योंकि अगर वो कॉन्सेप्ट आपको आते नहीं रहेंगे तो इवन दो यू अंडरस्टैंड पार्टनरशिप एज अ कॉन्सेप्ट, ये प्रॉब्लम लगाने थोड़े मुश्किल हो सकते हैं. सो let us get started and try to simplify these kind of problems. And by the way, I have made 12 videos for you. If you see these videos on our YouTube channel, so these are the videos that I'm talking about. Video number 1, the basics, and then how to find out A is to B is to C is to D, and how to simplify the fractions. So these are the things that you need to know in order to solve the questions that I'm going to be solving in this video. और है ये बिल्कुल सिंपल से, हर जगह पे आपको काम आते रहेंगे. So let us get started and simplify this question. It says that 4 times capital of A is equal to 6 times capital of B is equal to 10 times capital of C. Then out of this profit, how much C should be getting? Now, if I would know, because the time period of investment is same over here, isn't it? And if the time period of investment is same, then if I find out the ratio in which their capitals are invested, मेरा काम चल जाएगा. अब ये काम चलाने के लिए मैं करूंगा क्या? सॉरी, 4 times of A is equal to 6 times of B is equal to 10 times of C. That is what they are talking about. If I find out A is to B is to C, my work is done. Let us simplify this. 2 times of A is equal to 3 times of B is equal to 5 times of C. Watch our ratio and proportion videos. We have done this particular concept there. अब अगर मेरे को निकालना है A is to B is to C, तो मैं क्या करूंगा पता है? पहले तो मैं इन दोनों से निकालूंगा A is to B, isn't it? फिर मैं इन दोनों से क्या निकालूंगा? B is to C. Once I have got my A is to B and B is to C, I would find out my A is to B is to C. So how do we do that? So 2A is equal to 3B. Just for you to understand this, can I write this as A by B is equal to 3 by 2? When B comes on this side of equality, it goes down in denominator, and when 2 comes over here, it goes on denominator, and this can be written as 3 is to 2, isn't it? And over here, you have also been given that 3 times of B is equal to 5 times of C. So can I write B upon C as 5 by 3, or B is to C as 5 is to 3, isn't it? Now, if you know these values, you would very easily be finding out what is going to be the ratio of A is to B is to C. Now, go and watch video number 2 and 3. This is where I have discussed my shortcut. A is to B is to C comes out as 3 into 5 is going to be what? 15 is going to be A, 5 into 2, this is going to be 10, which is B, and 3 into 2, which is 6. So, their capitals are invested in the ratio of 15 and 10 and 6. Now, since the time period of investments is same, the profit should be distributed in this ratio, and they're asking you how much C should be getting. So in order to find out how much C should be getting, what I'm going to do out here, C is going to get what? 6 divided by 15 plus 10 plus 6. 6 divided by 31 of the total profit, and the total profit in this case is given to you as 4650, isn't it? So this is 1, and then 1550, 15 into 6, this answer comes out as 900 rupees. You see, my objective is to let you know as to how to simplify this kind of thing. Once you know the ratio, your job is done, isn't it? अगर वो रेशियो नहीं निकाल पा रहे हैं तो फिर प्रॉब्लम है. अगर आपने पार्टनरशिप पढ़ रखी और फिर भी आप ये नहीं कर पा रहे तो प्रॉब्लम है. इसलिए रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन के बेसिक्स पढ़ना बड़ा जरूरी है हमारे लिए. नाउ गो अहेड एंड सिंप्लीफाई this problem. It's very similar. Pause the video, try to simplify this question on your own. It says that 3 partners A, B, C start a business. Twice the capital of A is a similar problem. Twice the capital of A is equal to thrice the capital of B. and the capital of B is equal to 4 times capital of C. One, would you be able to write these equations based on this algebra word problem? And if you do so, would you be able to find out A's to B's to C? Because the time period of investment is same here, isn't it? So can we find out A's to B from here? Very simple. A's to B is going to be 3:2, isn't it? B इधर आएगा और 2 इधर जाएगा, तो this is going to be 3:2, and B is to C you can write as 4:1. गलती से भी 1:4 नहीं लिखना है, गलती से भी 2:3 नहीं लिखना है. अगर ऐसा किया तो प्रॉब्लम गलत हो जाएगा वहीं पे. Now can we find out B is to C from here? है ना सिंपल ये, है ना सिंपल ये. B is to C comes out as what? 4:1. Can you find out A is to B is to C? अब ये वाला जो शॉर्टकट है ना भाई, please go and watch that video. That's very important for you. 4 into 3, 12, and then 8, and then 2. If you further simplify, this is coming out as 6, and then 4, and then 1. So profits must, so not profits, but profit must be distributed amongst A, B, C in this ratio. And the total profit has been given to you as 16,500 rupees, and they're asking you what is the share of B. In order to find out share of B, B should get what? 4 divided by 6 plus 4 plus this, so 4 by 11 of the total profit. And if you need to find out 4 by 11 of the total profit, which is given to you in this case as 16,500, would you be able to simplify? This is going to be 1, and this is going to be 500. 15 into 4 is coming out as 60, followed by 2 zeros. The answer is option number C. बनी बात है आपकी. तो वो छोटे छोटे जो बेसिक्स है ना, अगर वो बन गए तो फिर हमारा प्रॉब्लम बन गया. Now A, B, C are partners in a business, and their shares are in the proportion of, so their investments are in the proportion of 1 is 1 by 3, 1 by 4, and 1 by 5. So in video number 5 of ratio and proportion, I have simplified as to how you can take the LCM of the denominators. If you take LCM of the denominators, which is coming out as 60, you can very easily simplify them. What you can do, you can multiply all these by 60, and the denominators will be gone, because we don't want to deal with fractions. What is that we want to deal with? We want to deal with natural numbers. So if you do so, this is coming out as 20 and 15 and 12. So their capitals are in the ratio of 12, 20, 15 and 12. एक तो ये स्टेप नंबर 1, यहां से यहां बनी बात, तो फिर तो आप आगे लगाओगे. अगर आप यहीं पे बात नहीं बना पाए तो फिर आप आगे कहां पे जाओगे. तो एक तो ये चीज हो गई. दूसरी, now let us say what is that they are talking about. A has withdrawn half of the capital. So let me write it here. A, B, and C, they invested the capital in the ratio of 20, and then 15, and then 12. And it says that the business is there for 30 months. And after 15 months, A has withdrawn half of the capital. So what is that I'm going to do? Like what we did in the previous video, in video number 3 of this series, I would take A as 20 rupees, B as 15 rupees. वो values ले जहां पे हमारा job simplified हो जाए तो हमारा काम चल जाए, isn't it? Now A is there in the business with 20 rupees for the first 15 months, isn't it? So in order to find out the ratio of profit, what is that we should be doing? What is that we learned in video number 3? Amount and time should be multiplied. And then A has withdrawn half of the capital. So if A has 20 rupees, half of 20 rupees is 10 rupee. So 10 rupee is gone. What is that A is left with in the business? A is left with 10 rupees. So for the further 15 months, amount and time should be multiplied. Now the amount is 10 rupees. Now what is going to be for B and C? They are not saying anything. So B का कितना होगा? You have taken 15 rupees for 30 months and 12 rupees for 30 months. है ना भाई, simple. अब अगर आपको ये चीज समझ में आती है तो आप क्या करोगे यहाँ पे इसको, you find out these values. What is the value over here? This value comes out as 300 plus 150. This value comes out as 300. What is this value? 15. This is coming out as 300 plus 150. This is 450. And this one is also 450. And this one is 360. So what is going to be the ratio? If you simplify 0, 0, 0 gone, and then 9 into 5. 9 into 5. So this is going to be 5, 5 and 4. So in what ratio profit should be distributed? 5 is to 5 is to 4. And once you know that profits are going to be distributed in the ratio of 5, 5, 4, what is that you should be doing? What is that they're asking you? They're asking you to find out the share of C. So here A is to B is to C. They are being given profit in the ratio of 5, 5 and 4. So the share of C is going to be what? 4 divided by 5 plus 5 plus 4, which is 14. Or you might say 2 by 7 of the total profit. And in order to find out 2 by 7, it is coming at us what? 2 by 7 of 4340. This is 1, 6, 2, 0. 62 into 2 is going to be what? 124 followed by a 0. Option number A is the right answer. So what did I say? There are two steps that are required to simplify this problem. Step number 1, you should be able to write this ratio as this ratio. And step number 2, if you could do that, then how to simplify problems like this. So this is what we did, some 5-6 problems in video number 3 of this series. So go and watch those questions, solve those questions, and develop your understanding. Now let us try to solve this question. This one is pretty simple. When values are not given, मैं तो अगर एग्जामिनेशन में लगाना हुआ ना, तो मैं तो वो क्वेश्चंस पिक करता हूं जहां पे वैल्यूज दी ना हो, क्योंकि वैल्यूज दिया है तो मेरे को ऑटोमेटिकली कैलकुलेशन करना पड़ेगा. एंड वैल्यूज आर नॉट गिवन, माय जॉब इज सिंप्लीफाइड. नाउ वॉच दिस वन वेरी केयरफुली एज टू हाउ आई एम गोइंग टू बी सॉल्विंग. अगर आप मेहनत कर सकते हो तो इस पे मेहनत करो आप एक बार. So this problem says that A and B entered into a partnership with capital of 4:5. So A is to B is given to you as 4:5. The ratio of capitals. After 3 months, A has withdrawn 1/4. So can I find out 1/4 of 4? Yes, it is pretty simple for me to find out. And then B has withdrawn 1/5 of the capital. 1/5 of 5 ये भी निकालना बड़ा आसान है. तो मैं क्या करूंगा? मैं तो दे दूंगा A को 4 rupees. Do you understand this? मैं क्या दे दूंगा? A and B will be giving in the business. So A invests 4 rupees and B has invested 5 rupees. Now, how do we find out profit for A? Amount into time. A is there with 4 rupees in the business for the first 3 months. Is that okay? And 1/4 has been taken away. What is 1/4 of 4 rupee? 1 rupee. 1 rupee has been withdrawn by A. तो A का business में पैसा कितना बचा? 3 rupees. So it is going to be 3 rupees for the, because the business is only for 10 months. So this is going to be what? 3 into 7, because the total business is for 10 months. For the initial 3 months, A is there in the business with 4 rupees. And for the rest of 7 months, A is there in the business with 3 rupees. Can you simplify this? This is going to be what? 12 plus 21. This value comes out as 33. How about B? B starts the business with 5 rupees and is there in the business for the first 3 months with this 5 rupees, and then B has withdrawn 1/5. What is 1/5 of 5? 1 rupee. अगर B ने 1 rupee निकाला तो B के पास बचा कितना? 4 rupees बचा. So B is there in the business with this 4 rupees for the 7 months. So what is going to be this ratio? This is going to be what? 15 plus 28. If you simplify, this is going to be 43. So in what ratio we should be giving profit to A and B? The profits must be distributed in the ratio of 33 and 43. Is that okay? And now what is the problem? There is a total profit of 760 rupees and you have to find out the share of A. What is going to be the share of A, by the way? Share of A is going to be 33 divided by this plus this, which is coming out as what? 76. So A should be getting 33 divided by 76 of the total profit, which is given to you as 760, and this becomes a simple job for you. A gets 330 rupees from the business. हुआ ना सिंपल. अगर वेरिएबल लेंगे तो फिर दिमाग के तोते उड़ेंगे, वो हमारे को यहाँ पे करना नहीं है. हमारे को तो सिंपल वैल्यूज लेके चलना भाई, हमारा काम बनेगा. तो हमने क्या किया, 4 और 5 ले लिया. अब आप ये पूछ सकते हो कि भाई आपका 4 और 5 से काम चल गया, अगर ये नहीं चलता तो क्या करते. यू रिमेंबर दैट एलसीएम मेथड, यू शुड फाइंड आउट अ कन्वीनियंट वैल्यू जिसके साथ में सारे के सारे बाकी के वैल्यूज कैंसिल हो जाए. तो ये आपको करना है. चलो जी, if you understand this one, try to simplify this problem. Oh, this one is again very simple. ये बिल्कुल वैसा ही है जैसा previous वाला problem था. So pause this video, try to solve this question on your own. This one says that in a partnership, A has invested 1/6 of the capital for 1/6 of the time. B has invested 1/3 of the capital. What did I say? अब यहाँ पे तो कोई वैल्यू मेरे को दे के रखा नहीं है. So I need to find out, in order to find out the investment, वो कह रहा है ना कि A has invested 1/6. तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है ना, ये कहीं ना कहीं तो 6 से डिवाइड होगा. ये कैपिटल का 1/6 A is investing. So whatever is the capital, whatever is the amount, it should be a multiple of 6. इतना तो क्लियर है आपको. और फिर B के लिए वो क्या बोल रहा है, B is investing 1/3 of the capital. So obviously if a number is a multiple of 6, it is also going to be multiple of 3. So now what is that you should be doing? You need to find out a value which is very conveniently divisible by 6 and 3 both. And you know this is nothing but 6. So what is that I'm going to do? I'm going to be taking my entire capital. I'm going to be taking my entire capital as 6 rupees. Do you understand? And for the time also 1/6 and 1/3 they have given you. So time should be taken as 6 months. 6 months ले लो, 6 years ले लो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. 6 days ले लो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. How do I find out the value for A? A has invested 1/6 of the capital. What is 6 rupees? The total capital that I have taken is 6 rupees. Understand these methods very very clearly. अगर ये क्वेश्चंस आ गए ना तो फिर तो एग्जाम में आपका काम बन जाना चाहिए. बड़ी बड़ी वैल्यूज के साथ कैलकुलेशन करने का कोई फायदा होता नहीं है. इवन दो यू अंडरस्टैंड द मेथड, अगर वो वैल्यूज के साथ कैलकुलेशन करने बैठ गए फिर तो टाइम वेस्ट हो गया. यहाँ पे आप अपने कैलकुलेशन को बचा सकते हो प्रोवाइडेड यू अंडरस्टैंड thoroughly as to how LCM and LCF work. And I have made 7 videos of LCM and LCF for you. So go and watch those videos also. So A has invested 1 rupee. You understand this? 1/6 of 6. It is coming out as 1 rupee. 1/6 of the capital for the 1/6 of the time, and total time that I have taken as 6 rupee. 6 months, so 1 into 1. And then for B has invested 1/3 of the capital. What is 1/3 of the capital? 2. 1/3 of 6. 2 for 1/3 of the time, which is 2. So this value is 1 and this value is 4. How about C? What is going to happen to C? And see the rest of the capital. Understand this. C is investing the rest of the capital. The total capital that you have taken is 6 rupees. Out of 6 rupee, 1 rupee has been given to A and 2 rupee has been given to B. So you are left with 3 rupees. So C is investing the rest of the capital for how many months? For the whole time. This is where you have got to be very very clear. पूरा whole time है कितना भाई? 6 months ही तो है. So this is going to be what? 3 into 6, that is coming out as 18. So in what ratio the profits should be distributed in amongst A, B and C? The profits should be distributed in the ratio of 1 and 4 and 18. बनी बात आपकी? हाँ या ना? And they want you to find out what is going to be the share of B. So share of B is going to be 4 divided by this plus this plus this, coming out as 23. 4 by 23 of the total profit. Total profit is 4600. So 23 to the 46. 200. And this is coming out as what? 800 rupees profit which is option number B, should be given to B. है ना ये सिंपल. कहां पे मेरे को तो वीडियो नंबर 2 एंड 3 के प्रॉब्लम्स थोड़े से टिपिकल लगे, क्योंकि वहां पे आपको सिंप्लीफाई करना था. यहां पे तो आपको सिंप्लीफाई नहीं करना. अगर आप कन्वीनियंट वैल्यूज चूज कर लो, कन्वीनियंट वैल्यूज चूज करने के लिए आपको एलसीएम एंड एचसीएफ प्रॉपर्ली समझ में आना चाहिए. तो डिनोमिनेटर में जो भी वैल्यू हो उसी का एलसीएम उठा लो, आपका काम बन जाएगा. चलो जी. If you understand that one, try to simplify this question. It says that ABC entered a partnership, contributes 1/3 of the capital, while B contributes as much as, now see this. It's a very good problem to solve. You can solve this question in 2 lines, or you can solve this question in half a page. Choice is all yours. ये है total investment, ठीक है जी. And problem says that A has invested 1/3 of the capital. So whatever is going to is the capital, it has to be a multiple of 3. And problem also tells you that B invests as much as A and C together, isn't it? So what does that mean? Total capital का, भाई total capital तो मान लो I लिया हमने, तो half of the capital should be given to B and half of the capital should be given to A plus C. A and C collectively will be getting half of the capital. B alone will be getting half of the capital. तभी तो B is going to be having as much as A and C collectively. अब आपने क्या सीखा यहाँ पे? आपने यही तो सीखा, डिनोमिनेटर में वैल्यूज कितनी, 3 and 2. So what is that you should be doing? You should be taking LCM of 3 and 2, which is coming out as 6. आपका काम हो गया simple. So if you take LCM of 3 and 2, this one comes out as 6 rupees. अब हम क्या करेंगे? Enter a partnership, contributes. So I'm going to be taking my total capital as 3 rupees, 6 rupees, and see how I am going to be simplifying this problem. So A has contributed 1/3. And what is 1/3 of 6 rupees? Now you understand how am I taking the capital as 6 rupees. So 1/3 of 6, अरे यार ये तो वही कलर आ गया फिर से, which is 2 rupees. How much B is going to be investing? Because 6 is the total value. Half of 6 is 3 rupees. So B is going to be investing 3 rupees. How about C? A and C, B is going to be getting 3. So A and C is also going to be getting 3. And if the value of A plus C is 3 and A you already know is 2, what is going to be the value of C? 1 rupee. That's my fictitious values. I assume those values just to simplify my problems. So what is going to be the ratio in which my profits should be distributed? क्योंकि time period तो same है. So profits should be distributed in not profits, but profit should be distributed in the ratio of their capital invested, which is 2:3:1. And then they are asking you how much C should be getting. So C is going to be getting 1 divided by 2 plus 3 plus 1, 1/6 of the capital. भाई अगर C लेके कितना कैपिटल आया, 1/6 कैपिटल लेके आया, तो C को प्रॉफिट कितना दोगे आप? 1/6 ही तो प्रॉफिट दोगे, which is nothing but 900 rupees. So which is going to be nothing but 150 rupees. Did I make a mistake here? And it contributes 1/3 of the capital, while if the profit at the end of the amounts to rupees 900, what would be, see, these cannot be the values, so maybe these values are wrong. What is going to be the profit of C? It is 150. Does this make sense to you? Now let us try to simplify this one. Oh, this one is really very good. मेरे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने के पहले ना आप अपनी सारी मेहनत लगा डालो इस क्वेश्चन को सिंप्लीफाई करने के लिए. It says that three partners shared their profits. So majority of the time from video number 1 to this video, what is that we have been doing? Somehow we know the investments and time period, and then we are multiplying in order to find out the ratio of the profit. What if profit ratio is given to you, and then either the ratio of time is given or the ratio of capital is given, और वो दूसरी चीज पता करना चाहता है. तो जैसे यहाँ पे ये बोल रहा है कि 3 partners share the profits in the ratio of 3 profit has been shared in the ratio of 5, 7 and 8, and and time period, this ratio you can say this is 14 and 8 and 7 in three partners. Now what is going to be the ratio of the amount? We know for sure that profit is going to be amount into time. यही तो आपने सीखा हुआ है वीडियो नंबर 3 में, isn't it? और कुछ ऐसा रेशियो अगर आपको मिल जाए जो सिंप्लीफाई होके, समझना इसको, जो सिंप्लीफाई होके आपको देयर आर 3 वैल्यूज ऑफ अमाउंट. So it is going to look like this, what? This into this and this into this and this into this. और वो सिंप्लीफाई हो गया 5, 7 and 8 आ जाए तो हमारा काम चल जाए. अब मेरे को कुछ वैल्यूज पता नहीं है. So what is that I'm going to be doing? I'm just plugging those values in order to find out the answer. So you see, amount, if I take the very first option, 5 and 7 and 8, and time period, this ratio has been given to me in the problem as 14 and 8 and 7. If I multiply these two, I should be getting the ratio of the profit. So if you multiply these two values, what is that you're going to get? 70 and 8 7 are 56 and 8 7 are 56. So what does that mean? If you take ratio of amount as this one, then the value of B and C, they are coming as same. But वो problem के हिसाब से क्या बोल रहा है? Problem के हिसाब से this ratio of B and C of the profit is 7:8. So A cannot be the answer. Did you understand this? And if A cannot be the answer, what is that I'm going to do? I will check for my option number B. So if the investment over here is 28 is to 49 is to 64, and the time period is given to me as 14 and 8 and 7, and if I multiply these two, I should be getting the ratio of the profit. Now understand this thing. The moment I multiply 28 and 14, and this is 49 and 8, and this one is 64 and 7, मैं तो आगे सिंप्लीफाई ही ना करूं. क्यों सिंप्लीफाई नहीं करूंगा? बिकॉज अगर मैं इसको कुछ भी कर दूं, ये तो मेरा 5 का मल्टीपल बन ही नहीं रहा ना भाई. और अगर ये 5 का मल्टीपल बन नहीं रहा क्योंकि प्रॉफिट का जो रेशियो पहले वाला बना वो क्या बना? ए के लिए, यानी फर्स्ट आदमी के लिए कितना बन गया? इट इज 5:7:8. और अगर 5:7:8 है तो इसका मतलब ये ऑप्शन तो हो ही नहीं सकता, बिकॉज if you simplify them, this cannot be a multiple of 5. Similarly, now you are also understanding, if option B is wrong, option C is also wrong. Why option C is wrong? Because in order to find out, if you take 38 as per this option, this value is, instead of 28, this option is 38. So 38 into 14 will also not be giving you a value which is going to be a multiple of 5. Problem simplified. यही हुआ ना. मेरे को प्रॉब्लम लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. मैं तो क्या करूंगा, अपने ऑप्शंस को देखूंगा और बताऊंगा व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द ऑप्शन, नन ऑफ दीज. मेरे को निकालना थोड़े है, मेरे को इन चारों ऑप्शंस में से कोई एक बताना है. मैं क्यों निकालूं वहां पे बैठ के एग्जामिनेशन पे? तो एलिमिनेशन करेंगे और हमारा काम चलेगा. सो दिस इज व्हाट आई हैड इन दिस वीडियो. In video number 5, which is going to be the last video of this series, I'm going to be discussing these typical problems जो एग्जामिनेशन में आते ही आते हैं. तो कैसे क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं आपके एग्जामिनेशन में, वीडियो नंबर 3, 4, 5 के वीडियोस. तो दिस वन इज गोइंग टू बी रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू. और प्रॉफिट का रेशियो, आपको प्रॉफिट दिया जाएगा कैपिटल या आपसे टाइम पूछा जाएगा. दोज आर द काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स दैट वी विल बी डीलिंग इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. सो आई एम गोना सी यू देयर. टिल देन, बाय बाय एंड टेक केयर. आई होप यू आर लर्निंग समथिंग. लेट मी नो इन दिस इन द कमेंट सेक्शन.